Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Sidney Jean-Charles Road to the Show on MLB 22. His rookie season with the St. Louis Cardinals is beginning to wind down. We're in the late stages of the season. Sidney's hit 36 home runs. He has 77 RBIs and 23 doubles on the season. He's well on his way to Rookie of the Year, and we are getting ready for, hopefully, a good playoff run with us running away with the National League Central. We're going to get through the month of August today, and that will mean just 1 month of the season left to go. Now, if we end up building a massive lead in this division, and it's pretty much unwinnable, then perhaps I will try to speed things along and maybe just go play for a little bit and grab some highlights and throw together an episode. Just because it does take a little while to get through all these games. Baseball season takes a while. But let's continue on against the Pittsburgh Pirates. And we're breaking out some different uniforms this time around. These are the 1927 uniforms that say World Champions on them. There we go. There's a nice look at the uniform. World Champions. Just letting everybody know what our plans are for this season. Sidney in center here in the first inning. Andrew Heaney on the mound as this one's going to split the gap, and we're not going to prevent that run from scoring, it looks like. RBI chance, first at-bat of the day. Quinn Priester is the pitcher. Fastball, curve, changeup, fastball. That's in there for strike one. The hitting with runners in scoring position is getting a lot better. I like the new perks we've put on Sid as well. Ooh, that was not good. Off the plate. Let's get that count evened up. Got him with the fastball upstairs, a bit behind it. 3 for 12 in this series against Pittsburgh. A couple of home runs. Let's see if we can, well, with 2 outs, these are basically the same challenge, so I might as well go with the bottom one. Got the fastball by him again. That time we timed it up. Runner takes off, pitch inside. Safe at second, Sosa into scoring position. Now the 3-2 from Priester. Off the plate, and Sidney comes back from an 0-2 count to extend the inning for Nolan Arenado, who has 4 homers in this series against Pittsburgh. Can he give us one more hit? Backing him off, 2-0. We go to 3-0. Arenado draws a 4-pitch walk, and they're loaded up. Oh, wait. The challenge... Oh, that's interesting now. That triggered right there because Sosa advanced, but he previously advanced on the stolen base. That's weird. I think Nolan just helped us get a boost. Into shallow center, and Sidney has to play it on a high hop. And we'll try to throw into second, not in time. Pittsburgh up 2-0. We move ahead to the 7th inning. 2 in scoring position for Sidney. And all we want to do here is drive in at least 1. But come on, it's Sid. We have to tie the game. At least. Dwayne Underwood, the pitcher. Up and away. Only hitting 187 with runners in scoring position. Fouled awkwardly. Got to speed things up here. Been late on the fastball to start this episode. And chasing the changeup isn't going to help things. 1-2. Maybe a contact swing can at least get us an RBI. Lucky. Off the plate. Full count. Come on, Sidney. Can't chase that one. Bases loaded. This game forces you to be patient at times. A lot of times. Arenado hits one back up the middle, stepping on the bag and throwing to first. And that might be what wins this game for the Pirates. unless we can fix things in the ninth. It's a 5-3 ball game. Sid represents the tying run. There's speed on first base. David Bednar in for the save attempt. Man, I gotta fix this swing on the fastball. That pop him up? Wow. That wasn't even that bad of a swing. He just got so far underneath it. It was a little late. But the Pirates get the better of us to start this episode, and it seems like they have half their wins against us. For some reason, we just don't play well against them. We'll move on now to a series against the Cincinnati Reds, and we have an RBI chance right away. We're facing Thomas Farr, a pitcher that Sydney did go yard on last episode. And that one almost hit him. There we go. A couple misses to start the at-bat, actually getting ahead. And a ground ball knocked down at first base. Recovery in time. So he can't drive in the run, hit it hard, but we advance Edmond. Don't score on that, so we'll move ahead to the fifth. Down by 1, 2 away. Energy going down, so you always think about a potential miss in the zone here. As he falls behind once again. In the air, right center field and deep. This one's going back, and it's gone to tie the game. Just kidding. We were up 3-2. Now we have a 2-run lead. Hitting the ball far off Thomas Farr. Sydney does it again for his 37th of the season. We're on the road to 40 home runs, and we're not far off. He had a pretty good chance to take that one away. Just over the glove. This could be trouble. We're up by 2, but the bases are loaded. That's going to be hit at Sydney. Now, if he comes in a couple of steps, I think he has a chance to make this competitive. I didn't get anything into that throw, though. Didn't set up behind it well enough. Reds cut the lead to 1. And we move on to the 7th inning. Joe Hamill is on the mound for Cincinnati as he misses with the changeup. Got to be ready for a slider in this at-bat now. And pulled into right field. That was on the other side of the strike zone. Not a good swing. Early is always on the changeup, but Sydney just gets it done. Finds the perfect spot. So that's a multi-hit day for Sydney Jean-Charles. Now, Nolan Arenado. He reached up for one, ground ball, and Nolan is doubled up again. Bottom 9, it's all up to Joey Votto. He's hit 9 home runs on the season. It's an 0-2 count. Gallegos for yet another save. And it's in the air for Sydney. And he puts that one away to secure the 4-3 Cardinals win. I gotta think Gallegos has a ton of saves because we don't score a lot of runs. Therefore, like, anytime we're leading, it's probably a save situation. Yeah, he's got 43 saves. In this matchup, we face Aaron Nola. It is 2-0 right now in favor of the Reds. Just 1 hit to this point off Nola. Slow start. Off the plate. 3-1 to Sydney. Got a fastball up and in, a little jammed. And that's going to go to center. That's a base hit the other way here in the 6th inning for Sydney off Aaron Nola. Haven't had too many base runners in this game. But if Sydney reaches here, let's see what Arenado can do. Kind of want to steal. Let's see if he throws over. Doesn't. Arenado. Oh, thankfully that wasn't caught. And now in the air to left, O'Neal dumps this in, and that's going to bring Sidney to the plate where he scores. Got to manufacture a run, we do it. Hopefully a couple more. Not here in the 6th anyway. Could be Sidney's last chance to impact this game. Lucas Sims is in for the Reds. And Sidney will reach after being hit. Maybe think about stealing again. Little hesitation there. We got to go back now. It's a race back to the bag. Oh, they covered it up. And the Reds get the win. Just trying to help us get runs. I know that we aren't good at scoring as you would think a team way out in first place would be. So trying to help things along with stolen bases. Just trying to keep stacking these series wins, though. We take on Luis Castillo this time. And we've homered off him, 2 for 9. So we've seen him a few times now. 2 down here in the 1st. Strike 1. And then 3 misses. A lot of walks already. 3-1 now from Castillo. Tried to turn on that one. That was a good swing. And in the air. Well hit to left field. This one's back and caught right near the wall. When I see the fans start to stand, I usually think it's leaving. So I actually thought that was going to be a solo homer. Let's go to the 2nd inning. Looks like Joey Votto is up. Lefty, lefty. And Joey Votto's going deep to center. We have to approach this slowly, right? Oh, I don't know how to do it. Joey Votto goes yard. I was not expecting this. Like, timing your run up to the wall is not something you can get an easy feel for in the show at all. Especially because I might have that happen once an hour of playing. Like, how do you practice something that happens once an hour? All right, Castillo already ahead. 0-2, this is trouble. Well, we got a piece of it. A pretty good piece to left center field. But it's caught. This time we have runners at the corners. Just 1 down here in the 5th. Well, if you're going to make me choose, it's going to be a power swing. I got to be careful of that changeup. He's been able to hit that spot there where number 2 was there. Kind of drifts away a little bit. Out in front that time of the changeup. That wasn't too bad. And then the fastball getting by him. Yeah, I'm pretty late on stuff right now. Trying to see it to the plate a little bit longer. 1-2. And that misses low. Off the plate. 3-2. We've had enough walks in these at-bats where Sidney has a chance to do something. And now a drive to left center field. That's at least a sacrifice fly. Another deep fly out for Sidney Jean-Charles, but an RBI. 2 on now in the 7th with 1 down. Good strike 2 and we're behind again. Fought off the slider with a contact swing. There's a miss as we work back to a 2-2 count. Really trying to pitch down and in, it appears. And got him with the slider. But that's a series win for the Cardinals as we take 2 of 3 from the Cincinnati Reds. Kind of a quiet series here for Sidney. Had the home run, but not much else going his way. I'm building a second loadout right now for Sidney. I kind of want to do something a little more contact focused. Not totally. It's still the same archetype, But I want to try this Lifeline perk. This is a contact boost with runners on base. And that might be the biggest help when it comes to doing better with runners in scoring position and whatnot. We'll be making a postseason push soon, men. Let's recommit to sound fundamental baseball down the stretch. We get performance gains for contact, fielding, and arm accuracy. We're having a rare series in Tampa. I've wanted to make some more secondary loadouts, so we'll give that a try today. I think it'll be fun to have some that are tweaked just slightly in certain areas if we want to emphasize something. So here we are in the dome. And we start things off with a drive into center. Not much there. So the main difference with this loadout is I do have a different equipment in the ritual slot that's just purely a contact boost. But there's more I can do as I get more stubs to tweak the loadout. Maybe add a third contact perk or find a certain batting glove or something that offers more of a contact boost. I've mostly been at the point where I'm just trying to get the best stuff. But now, with Sydney where he is, a lot of diamond gear and diamond perks, I can start to have options there. 5 homers over his last 10 games. That's not bad. A few more until we hit number 40. 1-1. Thought that hit him. Baz is all over the place in this at-bat. It's 3-2. And a drive into center field. This one's getting down. Extras for Sydney. The throw coming in, not in time. Nobody out. Let's see if we can bring Sydney home. Starts out here with Arenado. Lifting one. I don't think I want to run on this one. Tyler O'Neill. This time he pops it up to first base. It's not just Sid that doesn't hit well with runners in scoring position. It is a team-wide issue. Goldschmidt, it's up to you, and he pops it up. Nothing here once Sydney gets on base. Still tied at 1. And still Shane Baz in the game. Yeah, we're at 98 power, 83 contact. So it's hardly a contact build right now. Maybe I'll see if I can get a third contact perk. I mean, I could always like try a different archetype. There is one that boosts power and contact, and then I wouldn't have the speed boost. But that would require me to then do a lot of stuff to fix the speed. I want to have different builds. I just don't think that I should have them wildly different from one another. Just kind of change the pace a little bit. So maybe I have one where my power is in the 90s like this one is, contacts in the 70s. And then one where the contact is in the 90s and power is in the 70s. To me, that's not too bad. Maybe like a 20-point swing or so. So Sydney walks. He reaches again, and now Arenado joins him. On the ground, rolled. Should have gone for the tag there. Wouldn't have had the triple play most likely, but... oh, the inning's over anyway. That's going to be a short run for Sydney. Ooh, we might have a chance to get him there at second with a perfect throw. Sydney Jean-Charles from the outfield. Another nice play. And now it's time for Sydney to break the tie and get RBI number 80. Drive in a run. Peter Fairbanks is the pitcher. We have runners at the corners with one down. Slider is his most confident pitch. And now it's an 0-2 count. Contact swing time. Ah, fastball. There I'm just waiting for off speed. But he challenges. You can't break the tie. And nobody else does either. Let's go bottom 8. Joey Wendell Lefty facing Cabrera. That one is jammed. Sidney getting there. We go to extra innings, and we already have the lead. But you want to go up at least 2 here in the 10th. Now we face the lefty, Jeffrey Springs. Strike 1. And there's a drive in the air to right. Deep enough to tag up, and that will be RBI number 80 on the season for Sidney. So, of course, we'd like to get to 100. RBI is kind of a weird stat, but I think 100's possible. We have to average close to 1 per game the rest of the way, though. And then, of course, just a few more home runs. I'd be content at 40. Tyler Glasnow. Definitely the first time we faced him. Well, it's our first time facing the Rays. But I expect him to be pretty tough here. We have an upper 90s fastball, curveball, changeup, slider. Ooh, that is a nasty curve. I'm glad he threw it in the dirt, because if that were in the zone, I wasn't hitting it. A couple in the dirt now. Glasnow back to the fastball. So you got to be ready for that weird curveball and then pretty good heat. It's a full count. Changeup, as always. Well, we got to see him once. Now we'll hopefully be ready for this second at-bat against Glasnow. Maybe not. There's that slider now. Not as nasty as the curveball is. And coming back to make the count full. We have nobody outs here in the 4th. Payoff pitch. And knocked down awkwardly. And covering Glasnow gets Sidney. That ball was smoked. Right on the screws. It hits him not even in the glove, actually. It hits him in the arm. Boss battle. I want to hit a double or better. I still haven't gotten one of these to work. And I don't always go for the cheapest goal. Can we just get something down the line or into a gap here, Sid? Wow, almost got the outside corner. I'm not even sure what you can do against that. 3-2. Everything outside in this at-bat, including that miss. So the boss battle still hasn't been completed. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing here. I want to steal second. There goes Sidney. And got him again. I'm too afraid to extend the lead, because then your pickoff timing is so small. Leaning and having good speed is like all I can really do there. I might have to find a way to boost the speed even more. I shouldn't need to. Or get better at my jump. Feels like any time I try to steal, there's like the best catcher ever behind the plate. And the throw is right on the money. 2-1. Ooh, Whistler missed. We just were out in front. Ah, high fastball. I wouldn't mind winning 1-0. A win is a win. We're bottom 8 here. Joey Wendell making Sidney just step a little bit over to his right. And that's how the game ends. 1-0. We're such a good pitching team, it doesn't matter what we do on offense. No homers yet against the Rays, just like one extra base hit. And Sidney in Game 3 faces Mike Soroka. And now 2-2. Count goes full. A walk for Sydney yet again. And Arenado walks. Soroka struggling to close out the first inning. Now Tyler O'Neill with a base hit left field. Here comes Sydney. Around third, he will score. Wasn't sure we'd get anything in that inning, but a nice job here going up in the first. We got 3 there. That was huge. 2 out walks hurting Soroka. Now we move on to the third. Why would I swing at that? Falling behind way too much today. Not even sure how he made contact with that. That slider inside is a really difficult pitch for me to lay off of for some reason. Worried about the runner at first as we move on to the 5th inning. Sydney 0 for 1 on the day. There's a base hit to center field. A good pitch from Soroka, but a great piece of hitting. Nobody out. And there's a drive from Arenado. Left center. Yeah, let's settle down. O'Neill 0-2. Come on, put it in play. He does. Right field, falling in for a hit. And that puts us ahead 3 runs. It's Touki Toussaint. We talked about him a lot in my Rockies franchise. I traded Trevor Story to get him, and the trade did not work out for me, unfortunately. I saw the other day he got DFA'd from the Braves. And I think now he's with the Angels. I believe he was DFA'd. I remember last year he made a start against the Padres. And he dominated them. Like, he's been an intriguing pitcher to me for a little while. We'll see if it works out for him in Los Angeles. But now we're facing Toussaint. It's a 4-1 ball game. We're top 7. And that misses away 2-0. Accuracy is one of his biggest issues. Does get a strike there on the inside corner. Well, behind that one at 95, trying to turn on it. Plenty of full counts today. It feels like every at-bat is. 3-2. Toussaint misses inside. We haven't had, like, too many 2-pitch at-bats in this episode. Really making me work the count today. Arenado, nobody out. That's drilled to left field. Hit well. And again, I'm excited for no reason. Tyler O'Neill's turn. That's a strikeout. Toussaint can definitely do that. A lot of strikeouts, a lot of walks. And now with 2 down, right at the left fielder, and Toussaint gets out of the inning. And we continue to pile up wins as we sweep the Tampa Bay Rays. 4-2 ball game this time. Sydney walks a couple of times, reaches 3 times in the game. This season, he's now walked 66 times. We do have 134 strikeouts to go with 121 hits. So we're getting further away from being able to have more hits than strikeouts. But we keep winning. That's what's most important. 4 games in a row now as we move on to the season's final month. Oh man, every time I see a bench press, it's like flashbacks to playing those early PS3 Maddens with Superstar mode where the bench press was just impossible. Although this one has given me troubles too. I just remembered that. So what is considered gold here on the bench? 3, 4. We're doing a pretty good job. That's bronze. Starting to get more difficult all of a sudden. And we're only halfway into this. Silver with 7. And now things start to really become a problem. Oh, come on, get number 10, Sid. That might be gold. And there it is. I'm done. I don't care. Last 10 seconds. 10's a good, clean number. No one's doing 11 reps. Maybe someone picked that up off of his chest, though. And guess what? We take on the Pittsburgh Pirates again. Been facing them a lot here late in the season. And we'll open the series against Bryce Jarvis, but we'll be in the field here. Brian Hayes. He has not played much. And he's only hitting .202. But to lead off the game, facing Brandon Waddle. That's a base hit to raise the average. A couple batters later, they have Justin Tyler with runners at the corners. Brian Reynolds at first base. Fly ball. And definitely not going to throw home on this one and give Reynolds second for free. This is apparently our 24th game against the Pirates. That is a lot of games against the same team. How often do teams play their division rivals? This feels like it's too much. 3 misses in a row from Jarvis. Not the most competitive 2-strike pitches. Full counts. And I really thought that was it. I was super excited about being very early on a slider. Ooh, I'll take it. A walk. If you like watching Sydney grind out at bats and walk to first base, it's your lucky day. Turn back, Sydney. It's a risk every time you take off here if it doesn't say steal, because it's usually going to be in play. No lead, no lean, and Sydney is safe anyway. 7 stolen bases is downright pathetic, though. We're not even close to 1 stolen base per episode at the majors. That's into left. Yeah, we'll let that go. Paul Goldschmidt. 1-2. Little weekly hit chopper. Charge with the bare hand to close out the inning. Top of the 4th. There's a changeup outside. The count goes to 3-1. And again, we just can't force things, and Sydney has to be content walking to first. So, the New York Giants franchise rebuild is now complete, as that will be a fielder's choice. So Sydney's going to be the primary focus of the channel here for a little bit, and I'll be trying out some other things. I'll have Perry Cummings, so I need to put together a nice first episode for him. Would be easy to just create him quick and start playing Road to Glory, but I want to grab some highlights and remind everybody who he was, because it's been like 4 years I've been talking about doing this series that is only going to last a couple weeks if all goes smoothly. Why would I be late at 91 miles per hour? So, Perry Cummings coming to the channel pretty soon. I imagine tomorrow will be a Sydney video. I'll need a little time just to throw that all together. But that'll be fun to get some college football revamped content here on the channel. Move up to second, now in scoring position, and Sydney gets a nice contact boost with that. Just off the plate, and the count is full. Here we go again. No! That was ball 4. Uh-oh, we're only up 1, and the Pirates have just tied the game. Here in the 8th inning, a base hit makes it 4 apiece. It's never easy against this team. And it looks like we're going bottom 9. And this is trouble. Brian Reynolds, a great player in my Rockies franchise. A chance to win it. Into the gap. Sydney can't get there. And the Pirates walk us off. Tried to dive there, but Sydney wouldn't leave his feet. Wouldn't have gotten there anyway. Pirates beat us again. Wasn't even a bad pitch. He just inside outs it really deep into left center field. Don't want to end the episode on a walk-off loss like that. So, on to the next day against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Sydney having kind of a slow stretch right now. A lot of walks, a lot of one-hit days. And there's one to opposite field, but not hit that well. I don't know what it is about taking on the Pirates, but they're just a big issue for us. It's 5-1 late in the game. Sydney couldn't check. And there's a drive hit deep to center. Oh, come on. That's it? I am tired of the Pirates at this point. That's 26 games against them. And we haven't won nearly enough. I hope this is our final game against the Pirates all season. Quinn Priester yet again. 1 on, 2 down here in the first. Way out in front. How about a walk for Sydney? Hasn't done that in a while. In the air to right. O'Neal does it again, but we have to get back. O'Neal's been great with Sydney on base today. He has so many hits. He's boosting his batting average. But can Corey Dickerson come back from an 0-2 count? He hits one to third. And that's the inning. Hey, we're up 4-0 now. Let's move ahead with runners at the corners. St. Louis dominant here early on. Come on, Sid. We work the count again. 3-1. Ball 4. They aren't throwing in the strike zone enough. And when they have, I haven't really done a good job anyway. Awkward swing into left field. And tagging up, we make this a 5-0 game. 5-0 Cardinals. And now facing John Park in the 6th inning. Wow, right there, Sydney. And there's the drive. Out to left. Do not hook foul. Wasn't even close. Guess what? Another 3-2 count. But we fight off the curve. And we fight off the changeup. A fastball. But on the 10th pitch, we strike out on the changeup. Come on. One more chance here in the 9th. Base hit center field. We shut out the Cardinals, and I believe we just threw a no-hitter and I didn't even realize it. Please say that's our last game against the Pirates this year. That'd be a great way to close it out. We do no-hit them. They couldn't find a way to win this one. I do have a batting perk opportunity here. That one drops power. I think I'll take contact 1. So that's another perk I could add to the contact loadout. No more games against the Pirates. That's what I like to see. We got a little bit more to go, and then playoff baseball is coming up. And we are 9 games up now in the Central. This is almost a done deal. That is it for this episode in the Sydney Jean-Charles Road to the Show. Hope you're enjoying the series. We're close to ending the first season, and I can't wait to get to the playoffs. Please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a great day.